So if you are like a lot of the smart coaches I know, by now you should have specific financial goals that you want to achieve for your business in the next 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, or even 30 days. Yes. And thankfully with coaching, because you are a coach, you are able to a large extent, tell how things move in your business, okay? I mean, it's you're the one who is delivering the transformation, you understand the loose ends here and there. So if this is you and you are wondering, okay, Temi, how do I set achievable financial goals? Especially if in the past, you haven't been hitting your goals. So you set the goals, they are not happening. You put down the goal, the numbers. You're like, oh, yes, 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 yes. And then time comes, time elapses, and then nothing. If this is you, this is your video, okay? I'm going to walk you through how to set achievable financial goals in your coaching business. Let's do this. Hey, welcome back to my channel, your community, the hub for amazing, phenomenal thought leaders who are sold out to helping others to become more, do more, and have more. So if you're that coach who desires to help people achieve transformation, you want to impact lots of people, then this is your home. Go ahead, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can be aware anytime I post on this channel. All right? Like I promised earlier, I will be walking you through how to set achievable goals in your coaching business. My name is Temi Ajibewa, the coach's coach. And for over 5 years now, I've been coaching thought leaders, businesses, entrepreneurs, professionals on how to set and achieve their goals. Now, I have another video that is attached to this that is on how to crush your financial goals. But this video is how to set. What are the plans you need to put in place to be able to achieve your financial goals? All right? Now, the first thing, there are 7 tips I'm going to share with you today. The first thing you want to do is for you to be very clear on how much you want to make. So this amount of money, how much is it? So it's not about, I want to make more money. How much is more money? $100,000, $200,000, $1 million. Be very, very clear on how much you want to make. And I want to guess, yes, you kind of, know how much you want to make, and it's always there, in your books every now and then. The next thing you want to do is you want to be clear on how many offers you want to push out there. So how many offers will fetch you this amount of money? So I was on a coaching call with one of my clients in the UK 2 days ago, and she had the goal to make $20,000 in the first quarter of next year. So I asked her, what will bring in this for you? So she listed out about 4 offers she has. So first was on her baking business, on her, on her coaching, and so on and so forth. Then when she saw how much or how many cakes she could do in a week, in a month, and then in those 3 months, it became obvious that could not deliver her goals to her. So that question of, is it realistic? No, it's not important yet. By the time we break down the goals, you will tell yourself if your goal is realistic or not. And so when we broke out the 4 offers she has, and we're like, so what do we do? So then and there we noticed that we had to raise our fees in one of our, our coaching packages. Our one-on-one had to increase. We had to create a group coaching for her. So the fees of our one-on-one increased, but the number of slots reduced by half. So I said that time for this half of these people, you can push it into group coaching. And then how much is group coaching? And then can you handle in a month? 10 per month, that's 30 in 90 days, in 3 months. Therefore, this gives us how much? And it was written down. At the end of the day, we saw that her current capacity could only deliver, I think, £14,100 to her. So at the end of the day, we saw that the most her system, her current system could afford to deliver to her was 14,100 pounds, as against the 20,000 pounds that she wanted to make. Just imagine that. So it became obvious that she did not have capacity to achieve the goals that she has, at least not within that time frame. According to Brian Tracy, he said that there are no unreasonable goals, only unreasonable timelines. So perhaps she can do 20,000 pounds in 4 months and not in 3 months. Or else she has to increase her capacity, maybe hiring someone else to join her, or doing some things virtually and so on, or doing a promo, just other things, creative ways to be able to match that goal that she has set. So the same thing with you. You have to be clear on how many offers you want to push out there. Then be clear on how many people you need on each offer. How many people do you need on each offer? So if maybe, for example, you plan to make $100,000, right? And then you have 4 offers. So let's say, for example, with me now, so I have 2 offers actually, okay? 2 main offers that I push out, that I put all my energy into to hit my income goal. So I have an offer that is $2,000, right? So with this offer, with 50 people, I make $100,000. Now, do I have capacity to handle 50 people in 3 months? I don't think so. So let's say I want to do 30. I can do 30 easily, right? That means with 30, I make 60K. That means left with what? With 40K on METs. I have another program that goes for $10,000. Now, this one, I can do 4 students clearly in 3 months. That tells me something. I need to get in 4 people paying me 10K, okay, per quarter to be able to make $40,000, and I need to have 30 people in the PYB program to be able to make $60,000. That way, I make $100,000. Do you see that? So it's you getting clear on your offers. And when you're doing this kind of thing, I don't think you should add in income from books, for example, especially if you'll be spending money to promote those books. So if you are pre-selling, for example, the book is there to be published, you are pre-selling, yeah, you may make income and add that to your income. But books is not really what you want to set your income goals on as a coach. Maybe a webinar, that's better, right? Maybe a workshop, maybe a boot camp, maybe a live event, Those are reasonable, ways. Those are reasonable options for you to place your income goals on. Not things as trivial as or as unpredictable as sale of books or how much you would earn from a speaking engagement, unless you have a system that you're sure always works to get you speaking engagement. Is that clear to you, please? Good. The next one is be clear on how many people you need to have in your leads, as your leads, to be able to get in the actual buyers, because it's a game of conversion. So if, for example, I want 4 people to pay me 10K per quarter as their coach, that means that I need to make that invitation to at least, currently at that price point, I would say to at least 40 people, with the belief that at least 10% of them will convert. And that gives me 4 people eventually. Or I can say, I want to far reach and say, let me talk to 20 people and close 20% and get 4 people. Do you see that? So basically, how many people you are looking for as buyers will determine how many people will be your leads. So I'll have the goal, I'll have a list of 40 people who potentially can pay me 10K per quarter just for me to be able to hit my 100K goal for the quarter. Do you see this? So it's not enough to be clear on how many people you need in the program. You must also be able to design your leads attraction process. This will tell you how many people you need to be able to afford what you are selling eventually. The next step is to design your leads conversion process, which I just spoke about just now, which is like, now I can say, okay, now I have to be on the call. So the discovery call, I'm making those calls to close those clients is my conversion process. So having the leads first could be, okay, I may record, a webinar, and on the webinar, I invite people to book a call with me, and I qualify them. By the way, I have a video tutorial on how to hold discovery calls that convert, okay? And the common mistakes to avoid and what to do instead. The link will be in the description box below, all right? So in that video, I teach you, the mistakes to avoid and what to do instead. And not qualifying leads is one of the mistakes. So in my case now, I can decide that, okay, maybe I want to release, a free lead magnet, and from there get people into the funnel to buy my main offer. Or I can say, I can decide that, what, I think I'll just sell a low ticket program, a low ticket course, and from the course I invite people to a scenario where they can get to be aware of my BYB program, and from there they buy from me. Currently, I sell my BYB program through my workshops. All right, my workshop, my boot camps, okay, online boot camps, they hold for like 7 days, and it's from there I teach, I share, I build my KLT, then I sell my BYB course that goes for $2,000. I mean, did you see that? So that is you designing your leads attraction process and also your leads conversion process. The next thing is for you to design your sales strategies. So these are all the ways you intend to sell: through adverts, through affiliates, through influencers, maybe it's even through your free masterclass, through a live event. These are all sales strategies. In fact, you could even add through IG DMs, maybe sending DMs to people, like DMing them on Instagram or Facebook to promote your offers to them. That can also be a strategy. So you must design that each of these offers, how will I sell them? Okay, what do I need to do to be able to sell this offer? Those are your sales strategy. And finally, you need to hire a coach to hold you accountable to these steps, because it's not enough for you to just have the steps and everything. You need to be accountable to execute on these goals. I hope you're clear on this, and I hope you found this video very helpful. Don't forget, I have loads of resources in the description box, so please check them out. And if you've enjoyed this video till this very moment, let me know in the comments what stood out for you. What have you gained in this process? Can you now see any mistake you've been making and how to fix it now, with this video? If yes, do a screenshot and then tag me on social media at Temi Ajibewa on Instagram precisely. In fact, I prefer you do a screenshot and post on your Instagram stories and then tag me so that I can reshare to our community. Thank you for watching this video to this very moment. I celebrate you. Hit the subscribe button if you're yet to subscribe. And if you're a thought leader, this is your community, okay? Join us and stay with us. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.